I'm ready to sell my home, but I'm not quite sure what I should be doing improvement wise to maximize my investment. I'm Calencia with Realty One Group. This is the number one question I receive from my homeowners when they're preparing to sell their home. Let's go through some of the key things that I go through with my homeowners when I'm preparing a house to sell and maximize my client's investment. I'm in a kitchen that's coming from the late 80s, early 90s. And although there's nothing wrong with this kitchen, when a buyer is looking, this is the first place that they focus on as far as the features of the house of what they're looking for. The kitchen is the center of all things happening in a home when you're living in it, and especially when you have guests over. So we'll start right away with the appliances. Microwaves are something that we use quite often. And so we would go ahead and purchase a microwave. That's a minimum cost. And right away, that's going to take away an objection from a buyer that would consider another home over yours because the kitchen doesn't have the adequate appliances. Now, we also have white. We have white appliances that are also a thing of the past. Updating and getting stainless steel appliances, or at minimum black, to just modernize the kitchen would also be, again, this would be my very first stop, is to update your appliances. I'm going to take and show you some other parts of the kitchen that you can do at a minimum cost to just give it a facelift without breaking the bank. Okay, let's start here with the cabinets. Of course, this is normal wear and tear that you see in a lot of kitchens, but it's not something that a buyer would be super inspired to make an offer on. And the most inexpensive fix for this is paint. You're going to get these cabinets sanded down and painted with some nice modernized hardware. This will immediately give the kitchen a facelift. We also have Formica countertops here. Formica doesn't have a very long shelf life, and this one actually is held up well to be from the 80s. So what you would do is, it's really easy for demo. Actually, a homeowner can demo, i.e. lift this countertop off and replace it with granite or quartz. Some buyers will opt to do more laminate, or Formica's another term, and I just highly do not suggest that because the cost is so minimum. The differential between Formica and quartz or granite, and it'll really just give your house a cutting edge over another home that's built in the same time frame in the community that might be for sale as well. Next, we have, yes, you see it, even my camera is allergic to this, your fluorescent lights. What you want to do is have an electrician come in and pop in some recessed lighting. Again, a very inexpensive cost. And I should say this is coming from me having solid partnerships with amazing contractors. So you want to use a realtor that has good relationships with trades that can help you do these things in a cost-effective way. So your first stop is always going to be the kitchen. First, we're going to update the appliances and make sure that they match. If you have white appliances or you're missing a microwave, you're going to go ahead and get continuity, same brand, same color, into the kitchen. Second, if you have this honey oak, or just again cabinets that are dated from the 80s that aren't something like knotty alder or a high quality wood, you're just going to go ahead and get those cabinets painted. I do suggest a professional painter, not doing it yourself. There is a certain paint that's required so it won't peel later on. And then of course, get some modernized hardware on that. Second, we'll move to the countertops, and of course the kitchen sink, I didn't mention that, will be included in that update. We're going to go ahead and move to granite or quartz. There's very inexpensive options out there. Do not go the Formica or laminate route that looks like granite or quartz, because the differential between quartz and Formica or laminate is very minimum these days. So you can give this kitchen or any kitchen that is dated a beautiful facelift in an inexpensive way. And as we talked about, those fluorescent lights, recessed lighting would be the way to go. Again, very minimum repair. As the kitchen is the focal point of all homes, and that is your very first stop if you're thinking of updating your home before you list it. Okay, your next stop is going to be, yes, right where I am now, the bathroom. Another focal point for most buyers. This is where we come to beautify ourselves and refresh, and you want it to feel clean and not icky and grimy just from things that have built up over time. And so what happens to your shower surround and cultured marble countertops is it yellows over time. And so if this is happening in your home, you'll also notice, and I'll come back and show you, there's just a lot of caulking that needs to be redone. Otherwise, it's in good condition. Do we need to rip it out? No, we can refinish it for under $1,000. Again, you got to have the good contacts. So you just have the full surround refinished. They'll also do the countertops and really just give it a white, fresh, clean feel and visualization for the buyer so that you feel like you're stepping into something that's clean and you can refresh and clean yourself. A dirty bathroom is hard to walk out feeling like you've renewed yourself. It really is. And now my third talking point would be paint. Again, you can see the yellowing in this home over time. You can see patchwork that has been done. It really will behoove a homeowner to just give the house a fresh coat of paint. That would probably be one of your more costly ticket items, but absolutely worth it. Just go with a clean, crisp white that is appealing and a great base for the buyer to then come in and do their accent colors. When you're getting the home painted, you'll be able to focus on things like settlement cracks, again, caulking around the windows, getting your windows clean, baseboards filled in, just to give the home a feeling of renewal and not something that's icky and used. So when we're considering updating our home to sell and maximize our investment, we're going to start with the kitchen. We'll move to the bathrooms, and it's not limited to, it's actually all inclusive of those two first items, a fresh paint throughout the house. Not only if the paint is just yellowing, but if you have some kind of funky colors or colors again from the 80s or 90s that just don't translate in 2024. If you are thinking of selling your home and you would like a consult with me, please do not hesitate to contact me at 480-233-3102. See you soon.